A girl was forced to drink some kind of mysterious liquid, and under its effect, her body started shrinking fast. Then this flamboyantly dressed guy just scooped her up, crumpled her together, and stuffed her into a teapot. Now this guy was no ordinary fellow. He and his buddies calmly watched as a one-eyed dude walked toward them. The guy didn't waste any words, just grabbed him and said, "Hey buddy," he asked the Mad Hatter. "Where'd you hide the girl?" "Yeah, good luck with that." This is the Mad Hatter we're talking about. Years of surviving on the streets had made him a master of playing dumb. Getting nowhere, the one-eyed guy just cursed under his breath and left. The Hatter pulled out the little teapot again, pulled out one of the girl's skirts, made a tiny version and tossed it back in. The girl, now in her new dress, sat on the Hatter's shoulder. Safe again, for now. But it didn't last. They hadn't gone far when they found themselves completely surrounded by the Queen's card soldiers. Gotta give credit where it's due. The Mad Hatter is a stand-up guy. He whipped off his hat, and with the girl on top, launched it 1,000 yards, over 1,000 meters. All the girl could do was watch as her rescuer was taken away. She was alone and terrified all over again. And wouldn't you know it, that royal black dog with the jowls suddenly appeared right in front of her. But from the look of it, the dog meant no harm. In fact, once it learned she was the prophesied savior, it decided to pitch in and help make history. Oh, so that's the deal. To rescue the Mad Hatter, the girl climbed onto the dog's back, and they raced all the way to the Red Queen's castle. And honestly, this girl's got guts. She steeled herself, stepped onto those weird floating blobs in the moat, and basically walked on water. When she squeezed through a nasty, smelly crack in the wall, what she saw blew her mind. Some big-headed chick with fiery red hair was using a flamingo as a croquet mallet, taking aim at a poor little hedgehog. She swung, whack! The hedgehog zoomed right past the girl's face. Just as she rescued the little guy, a big white rabbit, there to fetch the ball, immediately recognized the pretty savior. Smart guy, that rabbit. He knew the score. Quick as a wink, he handed her a cake that would make her grow. Either she was hungry or just careless, but she ate too much. She grew so big her dress tore right open, and there she stood in front of the Red Queen. Thanks to the rabbit's smooth talking, the Queen thought she was visiting royalty. She gave her a tour of the palace, introduced her to all the weird-looking courtiers, and of course her adorable foot warmer, and the Mad Hatter who'd just been captured. With the Hatter covering for her, the girl managed to keep her identity secret. Now, top priority, find the sacred sword that could slay the Jabberwocky, and that sword was hidden in the kennel of that ferocious dog. But the girl was clever, she knew. She couldn't just fight her way in. So she took a little eyeball from a mouse, one that belonged to the big dog, and gave it back. A small thing, but the dog was grateful. Out of gratitude, not only did the dog let her take the sword, but it also led her racing through the countryside to a place called Marmaril. And there she delivered the sword to the other queen. Look familiar? Yep, it was her all along.